Hello everyone! Welcome to today's in-depth analysis video where we'll be diving deep into CRDO, Credo Technology Group Holding Limited, stock, based solely on the provided dataset covering the period from June 5th, 2024 to June 5th, 2025. In this video, I'll break down the stock's price action, key technical indicators like moving averages, RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, volume trends, and momentum oscillators such as stochastic and Williams %R. We'll also explore volatility through ATR, trend strength via ADX, and potential support/resistance levels using Bollinger Bands and historical price points. My goal is to provide you with a comprehensive technical analysis to help you understand CRDO's performance over this period and identify potential trading opportunities. If you find this analysis valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, consider donating via the link in the description. It really helps us keep creating content like this. Let's start with an overview of CRDO's price action over the year-long dataset. The stock opened at $25.19 on June 5th, 2024, and closed at $76.30 on June 5th, 2025, marking an impressive gain of approximately 203%. This significant upward movement highlights a strong bullish trend, though not without periods of volatility. The stock saw a low of $24.49 on August 2nd, 2024, and reached a high of $80.99 on June 3rd, 2025, just before the final trading day. This wide range indicates that while CRDO experienced substantial growth, it also faced notable fluctuations, which we'll explore further through technical indicators. First, let's examine the moving averages to understand the stock's trend direction. The dataset provides various simple moving averages, SMAs, and exponential moving averages, EMAs, over different periods. On June 5, 2025, the 5-day SMA was $69.658, while the 5-day EMA was $71.5366, reflecting recent bullish momentum as the shorter-term EMA is above the SMA. However, the 20-day SMA at $62.0775 and 50-day SMA at $55.947 suggest that the stock's longer-term trend was also upward, with the price of $76.30 well above these averages. The 200-day SMA at $50.6626 further confirms the long-term bullish trend, as the closing price is significantly higher. The EMAs, which give more weight to recent prices, show a similar pattern. The 20-day EMA at $62.3617 and 50-day EMA at $51.1294 indicate that the stock maintained a consistent uptrend over the year, with occasional pullbacks providing buying opportunities. Next, let's look at the Relative Strength Index, RSI, to gauge whether CRDO was overbought or oversold at various points. On June 5, 2025, the RSI_14 was 79.4679, which is above the overbought threshold of 70, suggesting that the stock might be due for a pullback or consolidation after its recent rally. Looking back, the RSI dipped below 30 on July 30, 2024, at 34.6067, indicating oversold conditions, which coincided with a price low of $25.64. This was followed by a rebound, with the price climbing to $27.75 the next day, a 7% increase. The RSI's fluctuations over the year show periods of both overbought, e.g., 84.215 on May 13, 2025, and oversold conditions, providing traders with potential entry and exit points based on momentum. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence (MACD) offers insight into the stock's trend and momentum. On June 5, 2025, the MACD was 6.2532, with the MACD signal at 5.1067, resulting in a positive histogram of 1.1464. This bullish crossover, MACD above the signal line, confirms the recent upward momentum. Historically, a bearish crossover occurred on July 30, 2024, when the MACD was -0.3211 and the signal was 0.4845, aligning with the price drop to $25.96. However, the MACD turned positive again by August 14, 2024, at 0.1978, signaling the start of a new uptrend that continued through much of the year. The widening histogram in recent days indicates strengthening bullish momentum, but the high RSI suggests caution for potential reversals. Bollinger Bands help us assess volatility and potential price targets. On June 5, 2025, the upper Bollinger Band was $74.966, the middle band, 20-day SMA, was $62.0775, and the lower band was $49.189. The closing price of $76.30 was above the upper band, indicating high volatility and a potential overextension. Historically, when the price touched the lower band, such as on July 30, 2024, at $26.7133, closed $25.96, it often signaled a reversal, as seen with the subsequent rally. The bandwidth widened significantly during volatile periods, like the sharp rally from $62.65 on June 2, 2025, to $76.30 on June 5, 2025, reflecting increased market interest and price swings. Volume analysis provides further context. The trading volume on June 5, 2025, was 2,866,841 shares, lower than the peak volume of 22,645,770 shares on June 3, 2025, when the stock surged from $62.65 to $71.92. This spike in volume during the rally suggests strong buying interest, likely driven by institutional investors or market sentiment shifts. The on-balance volume, OBV, increased from 3,144,026 on June 5, 2024, to 101,575,423 on June 5, 2025, indicating consistent accumulation over the year. However, the declining volume on the final day compared to the prior surge might hint at a potential slowdown in momentum, which aligns with the overbought RSI. Momentum oscillators like the stochastic and Williams percent provide additional insights. On June 5, 2025, the stochastic_K_5 was 72.0079, and stochastic_D_5 was 59.3833, showing a bullish trend but not yet overbought, typically above 80. The Williams percent at -19.7225 is near the overbought zone, above -20, consistent with the RSI's reading. Earlier in the dataset, on July 29, 2024, the Williams percent hit -98.6507, signaling extreme oversold conditions, which preceded a 6.9% price increase over the next 2 days. These oscillators suggest that while CRDO is currently in a strong uptrend, it may be approaching a point where profit-taking could occur. The average true range, ATR_14, on June 5, 2025, was 4.6154, indicating daily price volatility of about 6% of the stock's price. This high ATR reflects CRDO's tendency for sharp movements, which traders should account for when setting stop losses or targets. For instance, a stop-loss 1x ATR below the closing price of $76.30 would be around $71.68, providing a buffer against normal volatility. The ATR peaked at 4.7274 on June 4, 2025 during the rally, underscoring the heightened volatility during that move. The average directional index, ADX_14, measures trend strength. On June 5, 2025, the ADX was 33.1917, indicating a strong trend, above 25. This aligns with the stock's consistent upward movement over the year. The ADX was weaker earlier, at 15.954 on May 8, 2025, when the price was $51.39, suggesting a lack of trend strength before the late rally. The strong ADX now supports the reliability of the current uptrend, but traders should watch for a decline below 25, which could signal a trend reversal or consolidation. Support and resistance levels are critical for trading decisions. The recent low of $59.88 on June 2, 2025, acts as a near-term support, while the lower Bollinger Band at $49.189 provides a deeper support level. Resistance is less clear given the recent high of $80.99 on June 3, 2025, but psychological levels like $80 could pose challenges for further upside. The stock's position above the upper Bollinger Band suggests it may either consolidate or pull back toward the middle band at $62.0775 before resuming its trend. In conclusion, CRDO has shown a robust bullish trend over the past year, with a 203% gain driven by strong momentum and accumulation. However, the current overbought conditions, RSI 79.47, Williams percent are minus 19.72, and high volatility, ATR 4.6154, suggest a potential pullback or consolidation in the near term. Traders should monitor key support levels at $59.88 and $49.189, and watch for a MACD or stochastic crossover to confirm the next move. The strong ADX of 33.19 supports the ongoing trend, but caution is warranted given the recent rally's intensity. That's all for today's analysis. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Don't forget to check the description for a link to donate and support the channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on CRDO in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy trading!